Hi, good morning to all. This is VK. So in this video, I'm explaining how to install SUSE Linux operating system for installing Oracle database SAP. So we want to install SAP software on Oracle database. So on Linux operating system. So now I show you how to install SUSE Linux operating system for installing SAP software on Oracle database. I've already installed VMware Workstation software on this operating system. Okay, now on Windows, VMware Workstation shortcut icon is there. Okay, now I change my display settings. Now here, double click this VMware Workstation Pro. So now here I'm installing that SUSE Linux operating system in my VMware Workstation. So directly you click here, create a new virtual machine, or otherwise click here, file, click here, new virtual machine, or otherwise in your keyboard, use Control plus N button. So here I am clicking here, single click on create a new virtual machine. I already installed so many times. That's why when you installing first time, you got like this option. So here always we want to select custom advanced only in this screen. Select custom advanced and click next. Here they're telling about your hardware details and everything. Click next here. Here I already installed operating system in this VMware. That's why here it is there. Select this option. Click here and press backspace on your keyboard. Here always we want to select, I will install the operating system later. Select this option. Make this field empty. Make this field empty and select this option. I will install the operating system later and click next. Here, select your owner. My owner is Linux. My version is SUSE Linux Enterprise like that. When you installing first time, they got like this. Here we select our owner Linux and click this drop-down box and select SUSE Linux Enterprise 1564 and click next. Here title, you are installing SUSE Linux operating system on VMware Workstation. So you are creating virtual machine. At what name I want to find your virtual machine? Provide one title. So you're making a film. For film, I want to identify your film means you want to provide one title. By that title, I identify your film. Like that here also, you are creating virtual machine. By what name you are creating virtual machine? You provide one name is by that name, I identify your virtual machine. Provide virtual machine title here. I'm providing NWX. That is the virtual machine title. Location, where I want to store this file. This is very, very important. In which drive? So, in which drive? In which drive you have minimum 300 GB free space. In which drive you have minimum 300 GB free space is there in that drive. For example, this is my external hard disk. Select, right click and click properties. Here file system, you want to check file system is NTFS drive or not. So in my F drive, I have minimum 300 GB free space is there. I'm selecting this F drive, right click and click properties. Here file system is NTFS. Why I'm checking that drive file system is NTFS or not? Why I'm checking means in NTFS drive only SAP software installation is possible. That's why before you want to check your drive is NTFS drive or not and click OK. Here minimum 300 GB free space is there. Now I double click my F drive, right click and I'm creating one folder. I put folder name as like NWX. Your side also in your laptop, check in which drive you have minimum 300 GB free space and check the drive is NTFS drive or not. Suppose the drive is NTFS drive means in that drive minimum 300 GB free space is there means in that drive you create one folder and provide that folder location. Click browse. this PC in F drive NWX folder, select and click OK. That is the location. In that location, files will be stored and click next. Now here, process, how many process you provide for this virtual machine? How you want to know? Put mouse here, right click and click Task Manager to open. Now Task Manager is open here. In Task Manager, performance is there, click that one. Here my system have 2 process. In your laptop also, check from your side how many sockets is there. Suppose you have only 1 sockets is there, means you provide here 1. Number of process 1. So I have here 2 sockets. That means I have 2 processes there. Here I provide 1 or 2. I providing 2. Okay. Now, how many cores is there? How many cores is there? 12 is there. Provide half. Suppose in your laptop here 4 is there, means here you provided 2. In your laptop 4 is there. In your laptop 8 is there, means you provide 4. In your laptop 6 is there, means you provide 3. Like that you provide half. For example, here I am providing 24. This is the error, not supported, like that. I am providing 12. Okay, I have 12. I am providing total 12. 24. Here you saw 24. No problem. My hardware is big hardware. That's why I'm providing total. But your side, you provide half only. After providing processors, number of core for process, click next here. RAM, how much RAM you provide? Suppose in your laptop, you have 4 GB RAM, means here by default 2 is selected. Click next. In your laptop, 8 GB RAM is there, means click on 4 and click next. In your laptop, 16 GB RAM is there, means click on 8 GB and click next. In your laptop, 32 GB RAM is there, means click on 16 GB and click next. In your laptop, 64 means click on 32, like that. Here I am providing 32 GB. I have more RAM, that's why I am providing 32 GB RAM and click next. Here we want to select this option, use bridge networking option. Select this one and click next. Click next. Click next. Click next. How much hard disk size you want to provide? Here I am providing 1000 GB. And select here store virtual disk as a single file. I provided 1000 GB, but my F drive, here you see means my F drive is 931 GB free of 931 GB. There 931 GB only is there, but here I provided 1000 GB. No problem. In that 931 GB, how much free space is there? That size only they use. And click next here. Click next. Finally, this is the finished page. Is there any changes, means click customize hardware and change it. Suppose there is no changes, means click finish. Here there is no changes, click finish. Now here, close home. So here, this is the full screen button. When we click here, suppose when we click, it will be, you want to hide this one or unhide means this is the button. Hide command bar or unhide means this is the button. Click this one. Before hiding, download SUSE ISO in Google. SUSE Linux ISO file. Download SUSE Linux ISO file. Click that one. And click this first one. And here click on 15 SP7. Scroll down. Click on 15 SP7. Scroll down. And download this one. SUSE Linux 15 SP7 full x86-64 GM Media ISO. Download this one. So you want to register. It is free. You create an account from your side. It is free. All of you. It is free. They ask your details, first name, last name, mail ID, like that. You provide that details, create account and click download. It will be download. It is free. So total 16 GB like that. So I download that file. So single file, after downloaded, you got that file in single file only. Okay, here you saw. This is the file. Total 16 GB. Okay, keep like that only. After download that file, keep like that in your system. In safe place in your system. Now click here CD or DVD. Now unhide. Click here CD or DVD setup. And select use ISO file. I already provided. Suppose select use ISO image file. Click browse. In your system, my system D drive. This is the file. Select, open, OK. So now we provided everything directly. Now click on power on this virtual machine to start the installation. Now in VMware, I'm going to install SUSE Linux operating system. So click with mouse, click here, use down arrow on keyboard, select installation and press enter key on keyboard. So here I'm showing why I am installing the SUSE Linux operating system is I want to install SAP software on Oracle database in Linux OS. For that purpose, how to install SUSE Linux operating system. That's why I'm showing clearly step by step here. Okay, now here we are installing this operating system for SAP software installation purpose. That's why here we want to select this option, SUSE Linux Enterprise Server for SAP Applications 15 SP7. Select this option and click next here. Select this option. I agree to the license terms. Select this option and click next here. Okay, here registered. Compulsory, we want to enter registered mail ID and code. So I have registered mail ID and code. This is one. PACIHO 2615. PACIHO 2615 at the rate of badgerhole.com. Badgerhole.com. Your side also, in your personal laptop, when you install in time, you use this register email ID. Your side also, it will be work. And this is the one, BA3CA, BA3CA, 766ED, 766ED, 57FC13. 57FC13. Okay, so compulsory here we want to enter register email ID and register code. So who are installing, our students who don't have any registered mail ID and code means please enter this register mail ID and code and click next here. And click yes. So in this screen, click next. Okay, here, click next in the screen. Here also in the screen, click next. Here, deselect first option. No need first option. Deselect first option and click next. Here, drives. So these drives are not suitable for that installation. That's why what I do is here export partitioner is there. Click this one and click start with existing partitions. Click this one. Here click add partition. Select custom size. For operating system C drive, no, like that for that drive, I'm providing 75 space G caps, I small, B caps, like that only. That means 75 GB. 75 GB. So click next. Here select operating system. Click next. Here click this drop down box and select /boot. And click this drop down box. Here we select EST2 or EST3 or EST4. I select EST4 and click next. So here one drive is created, 75 GB for booting purpose drive is created. Now click add partition. Select custom size. Here swap size or paging file size or virtual memory. Here we want to separate some size from your hard disk that is called as swap size or paging file size or virtual memory. In Linux operating system, now here only we want to provide. I'm providing 192 G caps, I small, B caps. 192 GB I'm separating from my hard disk. Click next. Select swap. Click next. Here no need to change anything. Click next. So 192 GB, I separated swap size. Okay. Now click add partition. Remaining size as it is I'm providing. Select custom size. Click next. Select operating system. Click next. Here /root only. Click this drop down box ext4 and click next. Like that, I created only 3 drives. One is booting drive and another one swap and another one /. 3 drives I created. So in company, they told you how many drives you want to create per that drives, what are the size you want to provide. Company told you based on you create. In your personal laptop, when you are installing time, your wish. So I click accept here and click yes. Click next here. Depending on your country, you select region and time zone. Depending on your country, click this drop down box. My country is India. Depending on my country, my Asia region is Asia and time zone. Here scroll down. My time zone is Kolkata. So I am India. Depending on my Indian region is Asia and my depending on Indian time zone is Kolkata. Depending on your country, you select your region and you select your time zone. After selecting region and time zone, click next here. Click next. Now, by default, my username is root. Small letters, my username is root. All of your username also root. You want to set new password for root user here. I am entering. In small letters, I am providing admin.123 in small letters. Admin.123. From your side, your wish. You provide your own password for root user. Do not forget that password. Why means in this operating system, we want to log in by using that root user and password only. Click next here. They're telling password is simple like that, no problem, click yes. Okay, here, click on software, scroll down, select this one, compulsory, select this option, Oracle server base. Who are installing SAP software on Oracle database, compulsory, we want to select this option, Oracle server base, and click OK. Here, firewall will be enabled. So in this system now firewall is enabled. I want to disable firewall. Compulsory all of you disable firewall. Click on disable. Here firewall will be enabled is there. No, click on disable. Now here firewall will be disabled. Now in the system firewall is disabled. Now scroll down. Click on this K dump also. It is enabled. Select disable and click OK. Now click install and click install. Now it is installing. It will take time. We want to wait. It is installing. It will take time. We want to wait here. Now here, enter the username. Username is root. In small letters, enter the username, root, and press enter key on keyboard. Here, enter root password. When installing operating system time, we set password. No, we enter that password there. Root.123, my password, enter. Okay, now here, click this icon, show apps, click that one, and click settings. Here, this is not correct time. Okay, scroll down and click date and time. Click this one and click here. Now we want to wait, it will be changed. Okay, now it is changed. And here, scroll up, power is there. Click on power off. And here 5 minutes is there, no screen blank. Click this drop down box and select never. And close this one. Now, here, this is the one. Already it is activate. Is there any activate or not? We want to check. Click this icon, and click terminal. In terminal, right click and click paste and press enter key. Okay, now Jaipur refresh in small letters. Jaipur space refresh in small letters, enter. Now in small letters, Jaipur space update in small letters, enter. Now we want to close this terminal, type exist in small letters, enter. Now this operating system is ready for installing SAP software on Oracle database. Now, how to backup this one? How to take backup means click this icon, and click power off, and click power off. Okay, now here what we want to do means click here CD or DVD setup and click here and press backspace on keyboard and select use physical drive and click OK. Now click here hard disk. Okay, here 5.2 GB. Now click here compact. Okay, click OK and click OK. Now right click here and click remove and close this one. Now where that files is there in F drive. F drive, double click this folder. This is the file. This is the file. These two files. This is the main file. This is the 4 KB, this file, and this is the main file. Select these two files, right click, copy, suppose in my E drive, I'm creating one folder, NWX. In that folder, I'm copying that files there. That means next time I don't want to install, I use this backup file. So every time I don't want to install, I use that backup file. Okay, now here, backup is ready. Now I want to use that backup file means right click, copy that backup file. In F drive, I'm copying that backup file. I want to use that backup file now. So like that, you want to save the installation and keep it backup and use that backup file like that. So suppose I provided this backup files to you. Through mail, you got this backup, you download it and double click this folder and double click this file, this small file, 4 KB file, double click, directly VMware open. Here, directly VMware is open. So here, click on memory from your side. I put 32 GB RAM, but your laptop is not supported, no? So just change memory and process. Just change these two only. Only change this two only. After changing that two, click power on this virtual machine. Here, now click here, not listed. Click this one and enter the username. Root, press enter key, root in small letters. My root password is root.123 in small letters and press enter key on keyboard. Like this way, we use that backup file. Like this way, we use that backup file. Now this operating system is ready for installing SAP software on Oracle database.